Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? Don't remember I've done a reading for you before, but I like to explain real quick how it works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. And I try to describe the picture the best I can because they do not waste the message. That they don't waste their energy. There's always a reason for whatever they say or show. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind. You'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, oh, I know what she's talking about. This is non-exact science. We communicate the best way we can. So sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. She's not going to give me all the details. Details are none of my business. She'll give me just enough that you should understand what she's talking about. She's already babbling. It's her show. I let her say anything within reason, or do whatever she wants to within reason, because they know best. They know what we need to hear. So she's trying to talk like a valley girl, like, "Hey, girl, how are you now?" And then she's laughing hysterically. So I don't know if you guys used to do that with each other, make fun of valley girls, and the way they talk, and hey. She's being really cute. Big smile on her face. Very bubbly. Very happy, energetic. She says she's very pleased to be here. Very pleased that you wanted to hear from her. And then she gets a little quieter and she goes, and very pleased that you love her, even now. Even after some of the things she did. She says she loves you. She's getting very serious. Okay, so I don't know. She's talking about different colors in somebody's hair. She's not specifying, like, I got a little bit of this and that and other thing going on here. So I don't know if you guys both, she did, you did, you're thinking about it. Like maybe some blue, maybe some pink, maybe some of that. Maybe you guys tried it. Maybe you guys discussed it. Maybe you need to go ahead and do it. She should give me at least 2 or 3 things to validate that it's her, so you know for sure it's her. But we don't spend the whole reading doing validating. So if you guys did it, I feel more like you guys did that together. Maybe you did it to each other. If you didn't, she wants you to go ahead and do it if that's what you talked about, and she'll be standing right there helping you. Stirring the pot. Somebody's stirring the pot. Somebody's stirring the pot about her after she left. And it feels like they're still doing it. I don't know if somebody's running their mouth about her, maybe saying things that weren't true about her and her leaving. Something along that line. She says they're still stirring the pot. Ignore them. You know the truth. You know what happened. Do not let them stir the pot as far as you. As far as them stirring the pot around you, or the rumors, or whatever my dog, or whatever she's talking about with that. She says, okay, she says they can stir the pot. They can stir the pot if they want to, but don't let them stir the pot with you. Just ignore them. Just don't try to stop them. Don't try to um, intervene. Just let them do it somewhere else. Don't let them stir the pot with you because you know the truth. Dog. He's not. It's my grandson's dog. Anyway, she doesn't want you to pay any attention to him. She says, you know the truth. Don't let anybody put anything else in your head. You know the truth. In your gut, what do you feel in your gut? You know the truth. You know it didn't happen that way. Don't let them stir your pot. You can't keep them from saying or doing or both. You can't keep them from saying what they're saying. Just don't pay attention to them. You know the truth. You know it's not right. You know what is right. You know me. Better than all them. You know how and why. And she honestly feels like others don't need to know. You don't need to tell them. It's none of their business. You know. Of course she knows. Because it's about her. Don't try to straighten them out. Don't try to tell them the truth. As long as you know. And the feeling she's given me is not even one single person needs to know what you know. Nobody. None of their business. Know that I love you. Know that I knew that you had my back. I was really kind of sick and tired of shit. I'm fine. And she puts this big smile on her face. I'm awesome. Couldn't be better. Found Grandma. And I always say, okay, I always say grandma type figure because the little lady next door can feel more like your grandma than your blood grandmother clear across the country. But she's shown an older lady in a kitchen with an apron on, which usually means they like to cook a lot, but then so did most grandmas, or at least my grandma's age. The typical gray-haired, short gray-haired, curly perm type. That's what she's showing. Stand in the kitchen with the apron on, not skinny, but not extremely heavy. So I don't know if you knew her grandmas. It could be great grandma, and it could be the little lady next door if she felt like a grandma, if she did the grandma job. If that makes any sense. Anyway, she's making a big point of you knowing the truth in your gut. And other people, whatever their gossip is, whatever they're saying, Don't try to correct them. Don't even get in the mess. As long as you know, you're not going to change your opinion. She says it'll just stress you out. So, she says, so, and then she stopped. So where do you want to go from here? What do you want to be when you grow up? She says, we used to talk about what do we want to be when we grow up? What do we really want to be? She says, decide what you really want to be. Not just, living through life like kind of numbed out, just taking the steps. What do you really want to be? And then ask me to help you. And I will. I'll hold your hand. I'll help find the right people to help you. And I got your back, sis. You are a wonderful person. I know you hurt from what I did. And I got your back. So I will tell you, I always tell people, you can ask them for help. If Uncle Joe didn't have a pot to piss in when he was here, don't ask Uncle Joe for financial help because he didn't know how it worked here, and he's not really all-knowing, and he really not the best person to ask for help now. So whatever she was good at, whether it was just supporting you, loving you, being friendly with people, she's very friendly, very loving. She can actually help nudge people. You might get a phone call like out of the blue after you ask. Write it down. Write it down. What do you really see out there? What do you really, in your gut, in your heart, what do you really want to do with your life? You want to be a movie star? You want to be a singer? What do you really want to do? And I'm not talking about a 9-to-5 paycheck job. She says, that's boring. She's kind of boring. She kind of tried to say it like a Valley girl, but she didn't quite make it. She's laughing hysterically. So write down what that is. Put it on sticky notes. Stick it all over your house. Keep that vision in your head. Don't write down how you're going to get it. Just write down what it is you want and make it simple and leave it at that. And ask her to help. And then, but you also have to allow for what comes forward. You can't just sit there. It's not going to just drop in your lap and ta-da, magically you're it. So you have to take the steps towards it, but watch for the doors that open. Watch for the people that all of a sudden you start meeting different people that would be involved in the type of thing that it is you want to do. She's all excited. She's going like this. She's so excited. She says, try it. What have you got to lose? So seriously, write it down. Simple. I want to be, or I want to do, or blah, blah, blah. And just leave the steps in between up to them. Ask her to help you. She cannot, none of them can override your free will choice. I make all the dumb mistakes I want to, and my guides are up there going, Rhonda, why'd you do that? We told you something different. Because I have free will choice. So know that they will be there to support you, but you also have to allow it to come in. You can't block it. You have to allow it to come in and accept it and then go. Because I've taken steps towards stuff like, wow, where'd this come from? those crazy little ideas you get in your head that are kind of off the wall. Sometimes you go, no, I can't go do that. Can't afford that. Or I can't afford not to be doing what I'm doing. Think about it. Take a step towards it. Do it on the side. There's something nudging at you, and she's wanting to push you. She's wanting to push you. She says, stop being a scaredy cat. Quit hiding. Get your ass out there and strut your stuff. That's what she said. You're better than most. Stop at the lack of confidence. She's kind of getting bossy. Stop at the lack of confidence. I'm telling you. She's giving you that look. And you will be the best mom that you ever wanted to be. Say that again. And you will be the best mom that you want to be. So even if that's just what you want, that's all you want, ask her to help you. Okay, something about the smell of flowers, but something about the smell of flowers on her. So maybe she wore a perfume that was a certain flower smell or flower name to it, or something about that smell. You're going to smell that. You can be in the store, you can be outside, you can be in your house, you can be in your car, and you get that whiff of that smell, something flowery that she wore or put on her or something. And validate her, acknowledge her, and tell her you love her. And ask her to bring you more. Give her permission. Let her know you welcome it. That again's your free will choice. You can always tell her no. She says she's not going to do that. Okay, so she's in your bathroom. Hell, sometimes I'm laying in the tub and I look up and there's somebody standing there. It's like, hey, you're a guy, get out of here. But she's in your bathroom messing around. I don't know if it's hairspray. It's some kind of a spray bottle, and she's squirting it, or at least trying to. It could be this perfume or whatever it was that she will be spraying around, but I don't think so. More like hairspray. So watch if you have hairspray or something that spritzes. She's not showing exactly. It could even be a cleaning thing. Whatever's sitting on the counter or somewhere around there. Watch it. It could move. It could fall off the counter. It could spray. You could just smell it when you walk in there and you go, I didn't spray that. I'm not sure what she's going to do with that. She says she's not 100% sure either. Something about click, 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 click. I almost feel like snapping my fingers, but that's not a click. So it could be both, but it's something like click, 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 click. Something click, something almost metallic. Click, click. She's not showing me what it is, so I can't tell you. A lot of times they'll show like spoons rattling, so then you can go in there and rattle them and you'll know what to listen for. This is like a click. She says something about it being an annoying click. So whatever that is, it'll be a sign from her. And again, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. If you want more, that's your choice. What will make you happier than anything? And no, I can't come back. So she says, we're going to mark that off the list. And I don't want to right now. What will make you happier more than anything? And then she says, and so why aren't you working towards it? Oh, now she's shaking her finger at you. What did I tell you when I was there? Secrets. Remember some of the secrets. They're still secrets, but remember them. There's something particular in your secrets with her that she's not saying along what line though. So that's going to be a little hard to pick out. She says, you know. She just said Boulder Dash. Don't know if that's something she used to say or something close to that. That could be one of those things you need to stretch outside the box. It could be, you might have to stretch it out. Something she used to say instead of a cuss word. She's talking about you guys being high-class floozies. And she's laughing. So I don't know if you guys used to make fun of the girls and pinky finger out and they think they're better than everybody else type of thing. She said we're just as high class as they are. And she's kind of being cocky with her head. She's smiling. She says, but you're a bigger floozy than I am. Now she's laughing hysterically. I let you win that time. You can have that one. And she's showing the two of you like sitting on a couch. Your mouths are going 100 miles an hour. She's not making it clear enough so I could, I don't know if it must not make any difference whose couch you're on. There's snacks on the coffee table, munchies. I don't know. I don't know if there's just a memory of you guys sitting on a couch. She's not explaining it. It's her ball game. I was waiting for her to proceed with it because she's still showing it. If it makes any, it's like older furniture and it's like there's something draped over the back of the couch. So I don't know if it makes it, if that's why she keeps showing it. Maybe it makes a difference where you guys were. And she's mentioning caramel candy. So it could be, she's not showing me any particular kind of caramel candy, but must have been one of you guys' favorites. Or you could have some sitting in front of you right now, or in your pocket. She's, if you haven't felt her around her, or if you haven't felt her around you, you will. And it's just, I always tell people, it's kind of like when somebody walks into a room, you don't see them, you don't hear them, but you feel them. You're feeling their energy. You're going to feel her energy around you. It's kind of like when you feel like somebody's watching you. That, that song's kind of a creeper song, but I love it. It's so when you feel like somebody's watching you or you feel like somebody's going to come in your door, that will be her. Then invite her in or tell her you don't want her in. That's totally up to you either way. It's your choice. Again, she's going, "Hey, girl." She's laughing. Okay, she says something about make sure that guy is your cup of tea. I don't feel like she's talking about anybody in particular, so I don't know if you're with somebody. I don't know that she's talking about them. I think she's talking about any of them in general. Make sure that guy is your cup of tea. Don't be his cup of tea. He needs to be your cup of tea. She's not really getting into an explanation about that. Don't grow to fit him. Make him grow to fit you. No, she goes, no, that's not right. Shouldn't have to. Don't go changing. You're perfect the way you are. And I love you. I was blessed to have you. Very, very fortunate to have you. So know that I'm watching out for you. I cannot stop you from doing things, but I can help you, just like I did when I was here. Oh Lord, I tried to stop you sometimes. she's being funny about it. And with that, she's going to leave. So she wants you to talk to her. She wants you to discuss things with her. No matter how crazy that sounds, discuss things with her. You don't have to do it out loud. We can talk telepathically. I've talked to a real person in front of me telepathically. You do not have to say it out loud. She can hear you when you talk to her. And when you're talking to her, you may get a little warm, fuzzy feeling or chill, or like you'll feel her energy. Something about a birthday either just happened or getting ready to happen. Is it hers? Okay. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.